Shalom, shalom, shalom. Right, this brother Amaziah. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach, Malaki Hawashad. Right? Hey, Lord willing, brothers and sisters been mighty, waxing mighty in the spirit. Right? They've been doing everything to make their call and election sure. Right? Praying to the Most High for mercy and grace and forgiveness in these last days. Right? Purging out all sins. Right? And trying to become blameless in the eyes of the Most High, right? So, hey, as you see in the title of this video, don't forget this, right? It is one thing, especially for the men that chiefly go out to the highways and byways and do the work, right? Even, you know what I'm saying, the women, you know what I'm saying, they holding their households together, right? That's also them doing the work, right? Hey, don't forget this, man. Don't forget this one thing, man, right? Because all the things that you're doing, right, on a daily basis, right, trying to please the Most High, right, reading, praying, fasting, right, brothers going out to camp, right, week in and week out, right? Hey, don't forget this one thing, man, right? Let me bring it out. What is this one thing I'm speaking about? This is the book of 1 Corinthians, one of my favorite precepts, right? 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 58. It says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, right? And we all know that. We all know that we have to be steadfast and unmovable in this thing, man. Meaning no matter what thing you go through, ain't nothing gonna shake you, man, right? Because you're going to always be abounding in the work. You're going to be always doing the work, right? Then people mock you, Hawashad, right? Trying to kill him, man, right? Hey, but he always abounded in doing the work. Even the apostles, man, right? They had to get out those jams and go to the next city and still preach the word, right? So, hey, you got to always be abounding in the work, right? But this the point, though. This the point that you shouldn't forget. After doing all the work, right? After all the time you put in fasting and praying, right? All the times you put in on the highways and byways consecutively every week, right? All the times you had these feast days, right? All the prayers you threw up, right? All the family, the friends, right? The things you used to do in the world that you forsook, right? Hey, don't forget this one thing right here. It says, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord, right? And that one thing is why a lot of brothers fall out this thing. Because they don't see their reward, right? You know, Jake, they want tangible things. They want things that they can hold on to, right? Something that they can see, right? But, hey, the Lord said, hey, know that your labor is not in vain, right? Hey, know that, hey, something's coming after this, man, right? And you have to remember those things. And Yahushua told us that, hey, it's things that's going to come for us, man, right? All through the scriptures, man. It's written, right? What's promised unto us, right? What will be given to us, right? If we endure. Hey, these things going to come. But you have to remember, hey, your labor is not in vain. All these things that you're doing is not in vain, right? All the damn lust of the world that you cast your eyes out for, right? So you don't see those things, so you don't fall into those things, right? All the family and friends that you forsook, like I said earlier, right? Hey, these things are not in vain, man, right? A carnal man may think it's vain, right? A Jake in the world might think it's vain. Hey, you not living your life, right? Hey, I had a person tell me, I told them I don't smoke. They said, so you just stay in the house all day. What do you do? Right? They just think your life is vain. They count your life for naught, right? Like it say in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, right? So, hey, you got to remember that your labor is not in vain in the Most High, right? I want to get these precepts real quick. Because like I was saying, hey, Jake only want the tangible things. He only want things that he can feel, things that he can see, right? And he want that reward instant. That's why Jake in the world, they want that fast money. They don't want to do the work. Like, you know what I'm saying, you start a business, everything not just going to kick off automatically, right? Hey, they just want that fast. They want that. They want to touch that. They want to touch the money, man. Right? They want to get it quick. Hey, this reward you gotta work for, right? Hey, it's a build up. Cause the Most High, he wants you to. He want to try you. He want to put you through that fire. He want to see if you worthy for that reward, right? So that's why you gotta always. That's why the precept I brought out is you gotta always be abounding in the work, right? So I'm gonna bring this out because you know what I'm saying. Not knowing when that reward gonna come, right, is you ultimately gotta have faith, man. You gotta have faith and put trust in the Most High, right, and understand that these words that He said, hey, it's gonna actually come. It's gonna actually come for you, man, right? These promises that He told us, hey, it's actually gonna come. But you gotta have faith because you can't see those things, right? Hey, Jake can see the fancy car, right? He can see the chains, right? He can see the women that he want to go for, right? He can see these things, man, right? And those are things that he's striving to get, right? But the kingdom, right? Us having dominion, slaves, right? Ruling over cities, right? This whole world being ours, and we can't see those things, man, right? So you got to have faith and believe that the Lord is going to give these things to you, right? If you constantly labor, if you endure all the way to the end, right? I want to bring this out. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11 and verse 1, right? It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, right? So I'm going to just stop right there. It says faith is the substance of things hoped for, right? And we have faith, right? Mention we hope for the kingdom to come, man, right? We have faith and believe that these things will surely come, man, right? It says the evidence of things not seen, right? So you can't see the kingdom yet, right? And we see it getting built up through the Spirit, right? But we don't see it yet. We don't see Esau working for Jake, right? Bowing down to him, right? Yeah, we see him on the highways and byways, and that's just a small glimpse. Like I said, it's the kingdom building up, right? But hey, we don't see these things, man, right? And you can imagine them, right? But we don't see them on a physical level. That's why you gotta have faith that these things will actually come, man. Right? Let me read on. Let me read it again. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, right? So we don't want the tangible things of this world, right? Where the Lord said, let me get this precept real quick. Because the Lord said, hey, you got to lay up your treasures in heaven. And this is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal, right? So, hey, we not putting our treasures on this earth, man, right? Hey, we don't care about this world, man, right? Those brothers might have businesses, right? Things going for themselves. And we ready to let it go. Let it all go, right? In a drop of a moment, man, right? And we don't care about these things, right? And we here to labor for the Most High, right? They serve the Most High, like I say in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Right, this is our duty on earth, is to serve the Most High. Roughly paraphrasing, man, right? Hey, that's what we laboring for, right? We laboring for the things to come, right? We not laboring for the cars, clothes, and girls, man, right? And the women. This is not what we laboring for, man. And Lord willing, brothers is not, you know what I'm saying, Lord willing, they're sincere, right? And actually laboring for, you know what I'm saying, for their people, first off, right? To wake them up, and for the things to come. To be in the kingdom with our Lord, right? With our King, Yahushua, man, right? All in righteousness, keeping the law. Right? So let me finish that out. It says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. Right? So I'm gonna go to the next verse on that. But hey, we don't see those things being built up, right? In the heavens, right? We don't see those things, right? But you know what I'm saying? We have faith that, hey, through us laboring, right, those things is getting built up, right? Hey, this man is doing the alms, right? Doing the charity, right? Hey, exhorting a brother, right? Hey, praying and fasting to the Most High, right? Hey, he's building up spiritual riches, man, right? If you want to say it, right? Spiritual riches, right? And he's building up where he will be in the kingdom, man, right? Where the Most High want him at in the kingdom, man, through his will, right? And let me read this next part. It says, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." So if you want to lay your treasures on earth, that's where your heart gonna be at, right? And if that's where your heart at, and you're not gonna continue to endure in this truth, right? And you're gonna fall out because you're gonna think this vain, because you don't see the reward yet, right? You don't have the reward in your hand, right? You don't see these things yet, right? But if your heart is upon spiritual things, right? And you putting those things in the heavens, right? Meaning you doing the work, right? And that's where your heart gonna be, right? Meaning, hey, you gonna constantly do the work, because you know, hey, that what you building up is you going to the kingdom, Lord willing, man, right? And the promises that the Lord spoken unto us through his word, right? So I want to get one more real quick. I ain't want to make this super long, right? I just want you to remember this thing, man. Let me get this last precept. This is the book of it's like it's hot out here. It's like 100 degrees. All right, take a sip real quick, right? Hey, but like the, you know what I'm saying? I didn't forget that my labor is not in vain, right? Though it's 100 degrees, right? And I want to magnify and glorify the name of the Most High, man, right? And exhort his people, man. Salaki. Salakia. But let me get this last precept, and I'm gonna close out, right? Because we gotta continue to run this race. We gotta continue to go, man, right? Continue to do the work, continue to labor, right? And remember this thing, right? This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 9 and verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize, right? And we know it only can be one person in first place, right? You might get a tie, right? But no one's the winner, right? Hey, many run, but only one wins the race, man, right? And hey, it's a bunch of brothers in this truth, man, right? But hey, we gotta only the elect gonna get the kingdom, right? Only the 1/3 gonna get the kingdom. There's gonna be some brothers that might fall out this thing, right? And it's just how the Most High set it up, right? Let me go to 25. It says, "And every man that striveth for the mastery is tempered in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown," right? So these men, Usain Bolt, right? These men that race, right? They do it to obtain a corruptible crown, right? Something that's not gonna last forever, right? Like I was saying earlier, those tangible things, right? But hey, that's not what we striving for. We're not striving for something that we can see on this earth now. It says, but what? But we an incorruptible, right? So we're looking for that incorruptible crown. And what is that? Hey, that's dominion, right? And that rulership, right? And that's having servants, right? And that's our people dwelling in righteousness, man, forever with our Lord Yahweh, by Shemi Havashai, man, right? So, hey, with that, man, hey, remember that, right? Hey, take that with you, right? And don't forget this thing, man, right? Hey, know that all the things that you're doing, all the things that you forsook in the old and past life, right? Hey, it's not in vain, man, right?